Hey everyone, today is August the 30th. It's 2 days until September 1st, and you know what happens on September 1st? Activision Blizzard Analyst Day. Yeah, so there's a conference call. Not sure exactly what they're going to cover, and it's a really long one. It's like 4 to 6 hours, so you don't really want to listen to it. I'm not really sure the exact length of it, but it's so long. Don't worry about listening to it. You just want to stay tuned to the fan sites, Diablo fans, Diablo Inc. gamers, whatever your preferable site is. Stay tuned to those channels, and we will get some news there. And of course, on Thursday, I will obviously be here on Thursday to let you guys know what's going on. Okay, so the first real topic I want to talk about today is the new resource pool system. So basically, nothing new was given last night, except that, we were given new animated JPEGs of these basically just screenshots of these cool globes, I guess. I don't even know what you call them, energy globes or resource globes. But yeah, nothing has changed. Basically, the barbarian uses fury, which basically he can generate fury by landing hits or by getting hurt by monsters. Or he also has some abilities that also generate rage. Fury. The Demon Hunter has a split system, probably the most unique system, because he has two, basically, resources. He has Hatred, which generates rapidly, and he has Discipline, which generates slowly, and is generally used for more defensive and traps and stuff like that. So, the Monk uses Spirit, which is gained from landing swift attacks. The Witch Doctor uses Mana, which supposedly has a large pool, but generates slowly. And the Wizard has Arcane Power, which is a fast-generating resource. And there you go. So, really not much new there, except for these really nice JPEGs. And so, there you go. There you have it. So, one criticism I have about the resource system, and it was supposedly, quote-unquote, addressed. Official Blizzard quote says, while the fundamental rules of each resource are set in stone, how they're strategically spent can be greatly customized through passive skills, which can drastically alter how quickly and efficiently your resources generate and regenerate. Through the use of specific skills, as well as the near unlimited combinations offered by rune skills, or skill runes, you can fine-tune your character's power through resource management and control. Now the choice is yours. Pick your favorite class and learn to maximize the benefits of the resources at your disposal, rendering you an incredibly powerful hero and deadly foe of the forces of darkness. Now, they're trying to say that regardless of the fact that your resource is specific to your class, that you can still have a whole bunch of customizations. Now, I do kind of have a problem with that. The resource system is limiting because you have to use it, and because you have to use it to do skills. I mean, you're not going to be able to do any skills without any resource. You'd have to have the resource to do the skill, and if the skill has some sort of mechanic to generate that resource, such as for example, the barbarian has to generate rage, or I'm sorry, fury. I keep thinking rage. It's not. It's fury. So, yes, that is from WoW. I don't know why I keep saying that, but anyway, you have to generate rage, and the only way to generate it is just to either attack somebody or get hit, and that has to be a part of the equation. You have to make sure that part of your skill set is catered to generate that rage. You can't rely only on other enemies hitting you or the regular attack, because it's obviously not going to work nearly as well as using some of your abilities that generate rage more. Likewise, the Demon Hunter, for example, there's two different kinds. You have the Hatred and you have the Discipline. Hatred, we may find is actually a way better resource to use because it regenerates so much faster, and most people are probably going to be relying on that. It's very unlikely that people are going to be relying on the secondary Discipline resource for for most of their combinations. The same with the monk. You are going to want to hit people as often as you can, just so that you can keep the resource up. I did fail to mention that the difference between the monk resource and the barbarian resource is that the monk resource does not degenerate by just sitting around. It doesn't degenerate by not attacking, whereas the barbarian fury resource does. So, I mean, even with the witch doctor, probably the witch doctor has the most classic case. It's mana, and it slowly regenerates. So, so even in that case, you have it where your character is going to be governed by their resource. Period. There's no argument against that. It's a fact. The fact that the wizard can regenerate mana so quickly, because that's what the arcane power is supposed to do, dictates that freaking character. So your skills that you decide to put in that character are going to reflect that resource. No matter what anybody says, that's always true. So basically what I'm saying, Blizzard, is what you just said is BS. Because, yeah, there's going to be customizability, of course, with all the runes and all the skills and all the combinations. There's literally trillions of combinations. Yes, I know this. But what I'm saying is that the resource, none of those combinations make any difference if there's no, if your combination doesn't make sense in terms of how it can actually use the resource. For example, if I have a bunch of abilities that all require a cooldown, let's say I have 6 abilities that have a 2-minute cooldown. I can use those 6 abilities in maybe 15 seconds. What am I going to do for the rest of the time? Twiddle my thumbs? No. I have to have, and not only that, but I'm not going to be able to use those in that amount of time anyway, because the resource system won't allow it, because I don't have enough resources to generate that. So what am I going to do? I'm going to start whacking them with my sword or whatever, just to generate the rage, just so I can do it, you know? Sorry, Fury. So this does restrict the class in some way. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying it's a good thing. This is a good thing. This restriction is finally something that's actually going to make all those trillions and trillions of combinations so meaningful. So, speaking of combinations, there's something I actually decided to test out, because I had been thinking about it before, but I finally put it on paper, and it's actually the case that there are 125 total character combinations if you take into account the number of players, and if you just use basically combinations with repetition, which you can see here, you can find that there's actually 125 different character combinations, and that includes if you had if you go through all of them, so that's like 4 barbarians, and you replace one of the barbarians with Witch Doctor, and then you replace the Witch Doctor with whatever. All of the various combinations are right there. I also did a little bit of math and found out that for an 8-player cap, and everybody, you guys can all check my math, for an 8-player cap it would be at 3002. So that makes a big difference between just the simple 4-player cap versus the 8-player cap. So basically what that means is all of the variety that we've talked about before with skills and rune stones, and how I think the number is like 96 billion or something like that. It's an outrageous number, and I think it's even bigger than that now since the changes. But basically this complexity actually makes that that number even greater if you consider the fact that you'll be playing with all those people. So I just thought that was interesting, so I thought I'd point that out. And I think that will conclude the daily for today. If you enjoyed today's daily, please subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
And while all this is going on, you're searching through your mind for something diplomatic and tactful and graceful that you can say to help end the conversation. And all I can ever come up with is, blow it out your ass! 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 Blow it out your ass!